The Executive Board is a great opportunity to share some of the information and knowledge you have about environmental matters, as well as the network of contacts you have to help grow the Nature Generation to fulfill its mission of inspiring the next generation of environmental stewards. I think one of the things that is so great about the Nature Generation is they've made education and learning fun. So you're having impact while having a really good time doing it. When I say fun, we really have two big things that the Nature Generation does. One is we help read green, and we have several programs around it. And the second is that we teach green, and we have several programs around that as well. The Read Green is fantastic. So for an organization like Nature Generation, to have a national impact is really a big, big deal. What we have is the Green Earth Book Award, is one of our elements under Read Green. And the Green Earth Book Award is the first national book award that actually awards literature targeted to youth on environmental matters. It's a hugely impactful opportunity to really reward authors that are bringing the right kind of content in environmental education to our youth. The other thing we do under Read Green is we bring authors into schools. We have book readings, and we give children the opportunity to have book report competitions where they can report back on how they view the literature that they have a chance to read. The final thing that we do under Read Green is we give companies the opportunity to do book drives, to raise money and buy books so we can get the books in the hands of more youth and have more impact around the country. Teach Green is another opportunity to find hands-on ways to inspire the next generation of environmental leaders. One of the primary outlets we have is something called the Chapman-DeMary Trail. In essence, it's an outdoor classroom. It's an opportunity to get kids out into the field, out into nature, and to learn firsthand about the natural world that surrounds us. It's also a terrific way for us to get children that are in cities out into nature and out into a natural setting where they too can learn firsthand what the natural world looks like. It's full of great information, and naturalists participate as educators out on the trail, just further enhance the experience.
It was really fun to watch the high school students, the counselors, the guides. When the kids arrived, they were the stewards that we're trying to create. They really bonded with the children, and this was a tough crowd because these are sixth graders, so they're kind of a cynical crowd, and yet the combination of the slightly older juniors and seniors and the sixth graders, it was a perfect mix. I was very proud.
I saw a great deal of excitement in most of those students, and for that many students from an inner city school, I was totally pleased with their reaction, with the way the teachers were and the way the whole thing went today, and the hard work that everybody put into it. If they're not comfortable in nature, how are you going to preserve nature? If you don't understand it, you're not going to do anything to preserve it.
So E3 is an interactive trivia program, in essence, that goes through a lot of environmental education components, so kids have a chance to answer questions and interact with content about soils, and about water, and about air, and all of the key criteria that gets into really understanding the environment that surrounds us. One of the important aspects of E3 is it's available for grades K through 12, it's available to teachers, and it's free. And what a great opportunity to have extra curriculum that's ready to go, super interactive. You know your kids in the classroom are going to love it, and it's a service that Nature Generation is really excited to provide to the community. Field It is another element of our Teach Green program, and Field It is another way to engage kids directly. So to support projects that are around environmental education and support other field trips that are around environmental education as well. So we do this in a couple ways. We're able to bring in content, we're able to bring in experts into classrooms to interact with children directly. One of the really inspiring aspects of it is we're also able to work with high school children and engage them and educate them on environmental matters, and they then become the teachers for the grades down below them.
We are the Nature Generation.
I'm the Nature Generation.
We are the Nature Generation.
We are the Nature Generation.
We are the Nature Generation.
I am 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 the Nature Generation.
We are the Nature Generation.
I am the nature generation.
I am the nature generation.
I am the nature generation.
We are the nature generation.
Well, I think we're all the nature generation, but I know I am the nature generation.